Tom Brady responds to controversial call at Super Bowl. He explained why he thought it would have been simpler not to call it. Sunday's Super Bowl finished in controversial fashion when Eagles cornerback James Bradberry was called for holding when the game was tied at 35 with less than 2 minutes left. Early in the play, Bradberry appeared to tug on Chiefs receiver Juju Smith-Schuster's and the ball sailed over the wideouts head on 3rd and 8. The penalty nullified the stop, allowing Kansas City to score the game-winning field goal. The flag was criticized because there didn't appear to be much contact on the play, and fans were upset that such a minor tug was called in the biggest moment of the season. As a fan, Tom Brady addressed the flag on his podcast. "Well, I think it's always easier not to call it," he said on the Let's Go podcast. "The difficult part is when you do call it because there is a lot of scrutiny with that call. And I think the point is, at least from a receiver DB standpoint, if you're not going to cover him within the letter of the law and you're going to tug on him, you can impede the receiver from where he wants to go and make the quarterback's throw and catch almost impossible. At the same time, on the other side of the ball, if the receiver pushes off, the DB has little chance of making the play. Those plays come up all the time, you know. They could be called at any time during the game. So the fact that it all comes down to that one moment, I'm sure there were a lot of other holds that were let go," he went on. "There was probably a few that they called and in the end you just have to, you know, the ref is trying to do the best that he could do. So I don't get too focused on one call. I've been in sports long enough to realize that there are a lot of factors that influence the game. And while one referee's call is important, the referees are due and they're not robots either." After the game, Philadelphia players were quick to say that one call didn't cost them the game, including coach Nick Sirianni. Bradberry also admitted he did hold Smith-Schuster. "It was a hold, so they called it," he said after the 38-35 loss.